Yes, too silly of change. Oh, hello, didn't see you there. Welcome to Robbie's kitchen. Today I'm teaching you how to make a cake that's so simple even I can make it. It's called a Victoria sandwich cake, and it's the basis of most cakes in this day and age. Now, the interesting thing is, as I was looking through the recipe for the 1954 book, is how times has changed. You see, this recipe calls for a quarter teaspoon of baking powder. But that's because flour back then used to be mostly plain flour. In this day and age we tend to use self-raising flour, so we don't need the baking powder. If we need a little milk, things have gone slightly wrong. So keep an eye out for that milk bottle. And the jam will come later, okay? So let me show you how to make the most easiest cake of all, a Victoria sandwich sponge. For this recipe you will need 4 ounces of sugar, 4 ounces of our favourite margarine, and 4 ounces of flour, and 2 eggs. Right, let's get a start on that. First of all, you cream your sugar into the fat. You've seen me do this countless times before. As I've said before, you just pick up the sugar and you drag it along into the margarine. Now this will take me a few minutes to do, so I'll see you in a few minutes. So as you can see, that's become nice and creamy again. Right, our next step is to add the beaten eggs. Oh, we need to beat the eggs, do we? Right, okay. We'll take a glass. This doesn't always work out first time. You can sometimes have accidents with eggs. As long as it ends up in the glass and not on the floor, you should be alright, okay? So about that sudden stop there, but the wife grabbed hold of the glass and some more shell fell into the egg. She was trying to help, bless her, but sometimes being a help can cause a hindrance. Right, we'll see if we can have more luck with the second egg, see if no more shell gets frozen on this one. There we go, that's got in. Perfectly okay. Not a single problem there. All you do is you give a quick stir so it combines with the yolk and the egg, the yolk and the white. It should look something like that. Hopefully yours won't involve any incidences with shells. It happens. This is a real TV show. Sorry, let me rephrase that. This is reality, not a TV show. Right. Add the beaten egg a little at a time, beating fully. So you don't throw it all in at one go. Just pour in a bit. Beat. what you want to do is try and get all your egg into the mixture. And then all the eggs taken care of, and you pour in a bit more egg. What you're looking for is that sort of light, fluffy consistency that is slowly appearing. And what you want to do at this point is get your flour that we sieved earlier, put that in, like that. Like this, you throw them, which is a slightly different technique. It's basically picking it up and putting it down, picking it up, putting it down, picking it up, putting it down. Now this will take me a bit of time, so we'll see you in a few. The sort of consistency you're looking for, again, is a soft dropping consistency. Now, these you pour into 2 cake tins. Now, I'm going to tell you a little something about cake tins. These ones that we own are very special in the fact that you can push the bottom up, and that'll come in handy later. But don't worry if you can't get cake tins that push in from the bottom. Just generally grease your cake tin, and although it'll be a bit tricky, you'll still be able to get your cake out. As I said, what we do with the mixture is we pour half it in one tin, and half in the other. Try not to get any on your cookbook in the meantime. By the way, the secret of knowing whether a cookbook has ever been read and made use of is if you find bits of flour and dough in between the pages. Because if it's spotless and in mint condition, then it hasn't been used for its intended purpose. As you can see, all we've done there is we've spread out the mixture into to fill out the cake tins. Now what you do with these is you put them in an oven, preheated to gas mark 5. As per usual, I'll put up the conversions around about now. And you go in your preheated oven. For about half an hour. So we'll see you in about half an hour. Now, while that's in the oven, just thought I'd show you a very quick and easy filling that you can have in your fix or your sandwich cake. What you need is 6 ounces of icing sugar and 3 ounces of butter. This is a method I've showed you before. All you do is you put your icing sugar in with your butter. Okay. I love that sort of smoky effect when you get when you're working with icing sugar. And same as we did with the normal sugar and the margarine earlier, you just throw it in. Cream it all together. Now this will take me a few minutes, so we'll see you in a few. And what you'll end up with is these sort of breadcrumb-like effect. See your basic flour and butter thing that we've done in previous episodes, but so at this point you want to add the magic ingredient, and that's just a splash of milk. Okay, not too much, just to cause the magic to work. As you can see, it's virtually doing the moment we put the lot together. And as you can see, it's becoming a nice fluffy sort of consistency. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make buttercream. You know, it's a good job we keep our eye on the cooking around it. You may remember a few days ago with the macaroons, we were told to keep it in half an hour. We took out of the 15 minutes and they were burnt. This recipe, yet again, called for half an hour. We've left it in there for about 20 minutes. We took a quick look while we were off camera to see how they were doing. And we were surprised to find that both of them have come out the way we want them to look. And that's just after 20 minutes. And that, again, as I said, I put them on the middle shelf so as not to burn them. Because heat rises, so if you put it on the middle shelf, it'll take longer to cook. At least that's the theory. Now, I did consult with my mother who gave me this book, and she guessed it off her mother. And apparently gas cookers used to be a lot different than they are today. So that does explain why temperatures and times may vary from recipe to recipe. But you've got your cakes. What you want to do is you get a cooling rack. And you just put your cake on top of your cooling rack. Let me just try and make a bit of space for myself so we can do this. Now, I have mentioned before that this book was created during a time when rationing was in this country. Therefore, the recipe they've given in the book will not give you the best Victoria's sponge cake. If you want to get the best results, what you need to do is use double the mixture we've given in this programme. But this is what a wartime Victoria's sponge cake would have looked like. As you can see, you've got your two halves here. They're slightly thinner than you might be used to. But what you'd need to do now is you get a knife. You get yourself some jam, your old friend jam, eh? You spread some of this over both halves of your cake. Right, now that you've got both those bases covered, what you want to do is take the buttercream that we taught you how to make earlier. Oh, a little handy hint. If when you're making your buttercream you find it's still a bit too sloppy, just keep adding spoonfuls of icing sugar and it should come out a nice drawing consistency like you've seen before. Right, now all you do is you put that in your bottom base. You just spread it around. Until you get that covered more or less. As much as you can. As I've said before, if you want perfect results, go and watch Delia Smith or James Martin or Fanny Craddock or whichever one you're familiar with. You won't get the best results. Here you'll get the realistic results. Right, once you've done that, what you want to do is take your top half, you flip that on there like that, and that is your ration style Victoria sponge cake. As usual, cook's privilege. Bit fell off, so we'll use this as the cook's privilege to get a good taste of what it tastes like. Nice bit of sponge that. Oh well. I've been Robbie Yates. Oh, I'll tell you what, we've got a bit of buttercream left over here. Shall we get a proper taste of this? Right. With the buttercream, that is gorgeous. Well, I've been Robbie Yates. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, look after yourself. God bless.